Hi everyone, welcome to Updawg-Yoga. My name is Emily. You can also call me Updawg-Yoga. This is where I lead yoga classes. So I hope you're ready to do some yoga. I still have a cold, it feels like for 2 weeks now, so because I can't breathe very well, we're not gonna do a whole lot. We're gonna keep this very gentle and relaxing. So all you need for this class today is 2 yoga blocks. If you don't have 2 yoga blocks, you're gonna be fine. You can still do all of this without the yoga blocks. I'll show you how to do that. If you have some pillows, like couch pillows, you can stack those up and pretend that they're blocks. Like just, we'll use these blocks like pillows. Or you can use regular pillows from your bedroom, whatever you have lying around that is comfortable, that feels good. Okay, so let's get started with the most important part, our breath. So please sit up tall and bring your blocks to your sides. Cross your legs, hands to your knees, close your eyes. Deep breath in through your nose. And deep breath out through your nose. Breath in. And breath out. And if you're very stuffy like I am, you're welcome to breathe through your mouth. It's not a big deal. So as you breathe here, try to find the ocean-like rhythm to your breath, right? Breath comes in, and then the waves or your breath comes out. And as we keep this breath flowing, the ocean-like rhythm to our breath, change the crossing of your legs, just to keep both sides even. Reach your right hand out and stretch your left arm up and over. So you can look at the ground or turn your head and look up to the ceiling. We're just gonna take a few breaths here. And if you can go even further, you can come down to your forearm. As long as your hip doesn't pop up. If your hip pops out, stay on your hand. And then come back up to center or neutral spine. Other side. So this time, your left hand is down. Reach it out to the side and stretch your right arm up and over. And again, you can look down or you can look up. Just make sure you're not rolling forward, we're not rounding too much. We want to create length through our spine, so we're nice and long. So remember, yoga, we're trying to stretch as far as we can. So really lean into it. Extend, press your hips down. Continue to breathe. And then come back up. We're just gonna do a small back bend. So for this one, you can reach your arms up, bend your elbows like a football goalpost, and look up, lift your heart, open your throat to the ceiling, almost like you're trying to touch your elbows behind you. And then when you're ready, release your arms. All right, let's figure out the next pose. Got my notes. All right, let's do half pigeon. This is one of the best yoga poses, one of the best stretches everyone loves, unless you have bad knees, which I sort of had bad knees, so I'll show you both ways to do this half pigeon. First one, you're gonna start from tabletop. Okay. So on your hands and knees, right knee forward. Tuck your left toes under, lift your knee, and you can wiggle your leg back, and that will get you deeper into your hips. So eventually you do want your back knee down and your toes back, right? So we're not leaning to the side like we did in our side bend. Our hips are even. So drop your left hip down, and you can use your blocks to help you. Walk your hands back, so your hips are forward and not to the side, okay? You want your hips down. You can walk your hands back. This is a back bend. This is awesome stretch, but it's very intense. So if you'd like less intensity, you can walk your hands forward and fold. And you're going to put a block underneath your head. And just rest here. You can also come all the way down. Slow, deep breath in. Long, deep breath out. And you'll just stay here for anywhere from like 5 to 10 breaths. So it's about a minute long. Now, if you do have that knee pain, let me show you how to get into the opposite position. So you will lean to your right side, bend your knee and swing your leg forward, and you can lie on your back. And it's the same sort of shape, you just cross your ankle over your thigh. I think I've done a ton of poses, or done a videos on this pose right here. You can stay here, you can press your right hand into your thigh. And if you cannot really even reach your thigh, you can use the block to press your thigh away from you. Another way to do this stretch, which is probably the most common, is to hug your legs into your chest. So spread your toes, slow deep breath in. Long, deep breath out. So I encourage you, just like regular half pigeon, stay here for anywhere from 5 to 10 breaths. I wouldn't go any more than like 2 or 3 minutes. Otherwise your legs might fall asleep. So go ahead and release your legs. And from your half pigeon, we're just gonna switch sides. So if we were here, you can walk your hands back, like press into your hands to come up and back to tabletop. If you want to do a down dog, you can pedal your knees, stretch it out. Other side. So left knee forward, tuck your right toes, slide your right leg back. And if your hips are not very open, your hips might be up like this. And that's okay, you can put a block under there and walk your hands forward. But if you can go deeper, great. If you can't, great. So relax your face again, soften your jaw. And it's less intense if you bring your foot closer to your groin. It's more intense if you put your left leg away from you. But sometimes I feel that my knee. If you feel pain in your knee, again, roll onto your back, take supine pigeon. We'll soften your face again, soften your jaw, breath in, breath out. Slow down. And yoga is about balance, so I'm going to make sure that I'm balanced on both sides. For supine pigeon, again, you can lean back, swing your right leg forward, and this side, your left leg crosses over your right thigh. So again, you can push your left knee away from you. You can use the block as well if you can't really reach, or hug your legs into your chest. Spread your toes wide, slow deep breath in, long deep breath out. And I could stay here all day, it's so relaxing. If you're ready to come out of it, if you're on your back, you can roll to one side, or rock and roll up to seated. I'm gonna do another relaxing pose. For this one, you can use your pillows or blocks. So the first block will go like mid-back. So imagine you've got like, I don't know, a sports bra on, like I do. It goes right where the band would be, or if you're not, you can't really visualize that. It's like where your nipples are. So this is the front, right? It would be like in the back. So that's where we're gonna put this, medium height, mid-back, okay? The second block, you can do medium height or you can do the highest position, and it's really just a personal choice. So I'm gonna go, bend your knees. This one goes underneath, middle back. And then the second one is just a pillow for your head. And this is a great chest opener or heart opener. It's called different things, but relax your arms to your sides, extend your legs out, and close your eyes. And then all you have to do here is breathe. Slow, deep breath in. Long, deep breath out. A wonderful thing about a pose like this is that you don't have to do any of the work. Gravity will do all the work for you. So stay relaxed as you can. Soften your face, soften your jaw. Breath in. And breath out. And if at any point this is way too uncomfortable, feel free to lower the blocks to the smallest position. And here we'll take about 10 breaths to even 25 breaths. That's about 1 minute to maybe about 3 minutes. You're welcome to even stay up to 5 minutes. I'll just be quiet for the next 10 breaths. And then to come out of it very slowly, you can wiggle your fingers and your toes. Start to wake yourself up. To come out of it, use your forearms or press into your hands to lift up. And you can move the blocks or the pillows out of the way. We'll do one last pose. This is a great time for meditation, or even after this final pose, you can come up to seated meditation, but if you're not into meditation, I'll just show you this last pose. So go ahead and lie flat on your back, and our goal is to make like an X shape with our body, like just stretch out. So go ahead and lie on your back, and if you have trouble lying on your back, roll from your side first to your back. Stretch your legs out, reach your arms out, so I'm in an X shape, and then bring your chin to your chest, close your eyes. And just stay here for about 10 breaths, 25 breaths, whatever you'd like. And if this is where we park, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you in the next video. Namaste.